Chapter 1 Show Kid. Bruno was already into music at the age of 4. Bruno, center, with, from left, his sister Jamie, his mom, his sister Tiara, and his brother Eric. Bruno Mars says music is the only thing he's good at. It's the only thing he's ever been good at. I live for this, he told the Los Angeles Times. And for once, this adorably cocky crooner is not joking. Just look at all the kinds of music he performs. Pop, rock, funk, reggae, hip-hop, and R&B. He plays 4 instruments: guitar, drums, piano, and bass. He's gotten all kinds of awards as a performer and songwriter and producer. Bruno says he's barely scratched the surface when it comes to music, and he should know. He's been in the biz since before he can remember. Producer. A person whose job it is to help artists record the best music they can. Bruno. True or false? Check out these facts Bruno's given about himself. Can you tell when this kidder is for real? Answers appear upside down below. No cheating. 1. Job he would do if he weren't a musician. Cage fighter. 2. Favorite way to spend a day off. Doing nothing. 3. Greatest fear. Being attacked by panthers in his sleep. 4. Favorite activity. Watching music videos on YouTube. 5. Favorite foods. Hot sauce, grape juice, and sushi. 6. Artist he'd most love to work with. Prince. 7. What he does every night before going to bed. Writes love songs. Growing up on stage. Bruno was born Peter Gene Hernandez in Honolulu, Hawaii on October 8, 1985. His mother was a singer and a hula dancer from the Philippines. His Puerto Rican father was a drummer and band leader. Peter was a chubby toddler, so his father started calling him Bruno after a famous wrestler. The nickname stuck. Bruno added the last name Mars later because it sounded out of this world. Bruno has 4 sisters and 1 brother. They all sang, but Bruno was the only one who couldn't wait to get on stage. By the age of 4, he was in his father's singing group, the Love Notes. Both of his parents and his uncle performed in this doo-wop show for tourists. Doo-wop, a kind of simple music with catchy melodies. Bruno, in blue jacket, poses with the Love Notes, including his father, Pete Hernandez, third from the right, in 2010. Bruno got his start with a doo-wop group. Bruno's act? He fired up the crowd with his spot-on imitations of Elvis Presley. Music was just something you did in Bruno's family. He learned to play drums, piano, and guitar without ever taking lessons. Meanwhile, he was listening to every kind of music out there. So adorbs. In 1992, Bruno took his Elvis act to the big screen. He appears for 20 short seconds in the final scene of Honeymoon in Vegas, right? Today, the clip is on YouTube. There's mini Bruno in a blue sparkly jumpsuit, giant white belt, and bouncing hair. He's rocking his bod just like the king.
On the next slide, you're going to answer, what text structure did the author use to write this text, and how can you tell?